What's going on guys, it's Xeno with a quick catalyst build for the Boltor Prime and my thoughts on it. Now I have to say, a while back the Boltor was actually one of my favourite weapons alongside the twin gremlins. It was a super fun setup, but with the arrival of Damage 2.0 it really lost a lot of its viability, but it never lost its charm, and I'm so glad they decided to revisit this weapon with a Prime version. And look at it, by the way, definitely one of the most attractive guns in the game. I love it. The real question is though, how does it perform? The simple answer is quite well. So far I'm very pleased with it, but I will say realistically it does depend on your playstyle and how you play the game. For example, if you're a player who likes to play at long range, this rifle really isn't for you. With stationary targets or targets running directly at you from range, you might get by, but anything other than that, you ain't hitting it. And that's really due to the travel time of the bolts, which I guess count as a projectile. Up close and personal however, my god, it's an absolute beast. Close to mid range you can just spray whole rooms down, at least with mid level enemies. I haven't really had a chance to test it at the highest level, but I will update you as time goes on. It's a big improvement to the original Boltor, boasting greater base damage, crit damage, higher rate of fire and a slight increase in accuracy. So compared to something like the Soma, I'm yet to see anything really compare in terms of consistent performance so far. But the Boltor Prime definitely is a viable weapon for close to mid-range sustained DPS. Beyond that, in terms of range, I'd say stick with your Burst on Prime, which is one of my favourite weapons too. Over to the build then. For Grineer, some people like to go with Radiation, but I like to use Corrosive. Got your standard heavy caliber, Serration, split chamber. Now notice my Serration is 1 point from the top, which conveniently leaves me a little room for an extra fire rate with speed trigger, but if your Serration's maxed you can always lose a point in heavy caliber, which will make your mid-range headshots easier anyway. For Corpus, standard magnetic with a full speed trigger. I've managed to fit in a little reload speed with the spare points, but it's not required. And for Voids, I use Corrosive and have a little freeze damage on their shields, and the reason it's not in the polarity is to avoid a combo confliction. So there you have it guys, really happy with the Boltor Prime. I'll keep you updated if I decide to former it, and I'll let you know how it gets on under a real test. If you liked the video then give it a like, and for all things Warframe hit that subscribe button. Alright, take care guys.